Flavor family, what is up, y'all? I hope you guys had a great week. It is Bobby and Art coming at you from Flav City HQ on a Friday night. Because you know what? Fridays are not the same without Fridays with Flav. We couldn't let the week go by without doing a live stream. But it's been a really busy week. We crushed a bunch of content, new videos, new podcast, and the perfect way to end the week is with a live stream making a delicious seafood dinner. Rose is gonna come in the video pretty soon. It's gonna be a good old time. So before we get started, a little bit of housekeeping, right? Number one, can you hear me okay? And
can you hear this guy okay?
That guy being Art. And then, can you see me now? How does the picture look? Once we get all that work out of the way, I want to know where you're watching from. Leave a comment down below. I always love seeing the comments. The further away, the cooler to me, right? How cool we all get to hang out in my kitchen.
Yeah, we already got 2 Texans in the house.
That's a good way to start. I want to see Filipinos. I want to see people from Tokyo. I want to see some Brazilian friends down in South America. Because here's the menu for tonight. We came up with it a little bit earlier, right? I was at Whole Foods shooting some podcasts with Arturion, and they had a great sale.
Do you shoot podcasts?
Record. I'm not used to the podcast, right? We've done 4, and I haven't released them yet. And I keep saying film, shoot, and Art's like, it's record. I'm just not used to it, but it's a lot of fun. So here's the menu, and then I want to see where people are watching from. The menu is reverse seared, butter basted swordfish steaks, because they're on sale at Whole Foods, with orange sticky glazed carrots and a muhammada red pepper sauce / dip. Super easy, super flavorful.
I just said, who is Art?
Who is Art? Jimmy. Art is the man. Let's just say hi to Art real quick, because we never do that in the beginning.
Flip it over here.
Flip it over. Everyone say hi to Art.
Hi, everybody. My name is Art, and I run the camera here. So
that's right. We got Danielle here from Kansas. We got the oldest Halloween parade in the country is in Hiawatha, Kansas.
I did not know that.
Wisconsin. We got a Badger here. We got Las Vegas here. We got Maryland in the house eating some crab cakes. By the way, what are you making for dinner tonight? Leave a comment down below. I love doing that. And hey, sharing, right? Let's break the record finally, guys. We got 650,000 subscribers this week. High five, right? Let's get at least 1,000 subs up here.
Sarah Gall knows that expeller pressed sunflower oil is okay, but is high oleic sunflower oil Bobby approved?
Good question. And if you buy the soon to be released Bobby approved shopping guide, you will type sunflower oil in there or high oleic. It'll take you to that table. It'll tell you no, high oleic is not good because it's still highly refined. It's slightly heart healthier, but it's not expeller pressed, so gets a thumb down. The Bobby approved shopping guide will have every piece of information from every video on one document, broken down by categories, grocery stores, and a master ingredient list that tells you avoid, buy, and why.
Does Art have any other shirt than a Cubs shirt? Not many others.
Well,
I'm not wearing the same shirt. Let's put that out there.
We're kind of in mourning because the Cubs are limping into the finish. I wore my Cubs shirt today to the podcast at Whole Foods, and they sucked it up again today. So I'm throwing in the towel. They're done. They're not going to win. They're not going to make the playoffs. But Art is a very optimistic guy.
Joseph Finley in the house.
What up, Joseph? We got Shar from Michigan.
Hey, Shar.
Very cool. That's right.
Crab cakes. Ooh, that sounds good.
That's what I like to hear.
And somebody's doing your ground turkey meatballs with pesto pasta and crunchy broccoli.
Amen
if I wasn't
to
here,
that.
I'd be there.
Amen to that. I love to hear that. It's Pizza Friday at Teresa's house. That sounds good. Alma wants to know, where do I buy avocado oil? Best price ever, Costco. Second best price ever, Tropical Plantations at Walmart. After that, it would be avocado oil. Since she's here, babe, let's do a little cameo for Rose. Y'all want to see Rose before she goes to a little
That's a rhetorical
feeding
question.
or nap, and then maybe later on she'll come back. But yeah, let me grab her real quick.
Everyone wants to see Rose.
I mean, how could you not
That's like the rule.
want to see this pretty young face, right, man?
Isn't Swordfish expensive?
It's on sale right now. Daddy got a great deal at Whole Foods, Rose, on Swordfish. It's a Prime, Amazon Prime member deal. It's normally too rich for my blood, but it's about $6 or $7 off a pound. And Rose is like, I never had no swordfish, Daddy. Give me some swordfish, right? So everyone, Rose is 3.5 months now, babe. 3.5 months. She's tipping the scales at, we think, 15. We got to weigh her tonight. We weigh her every Friday. She's gotten so big. I look at the pictures we took from a month ago. I look at the videos from the last live stream. She's a monster, you guys. Her legs are like Herculean Olympic lifter. Her cheeks are like big old chubby guanciales I want to eat. And that face, I just want to eat that face. She's so darn cute, right? I know, isn't she getting big, Felicia? It's crazy. All right, we love her. And she's getting really good with kicking the bells we have for her and grabbing the different objects we have. Desi is working very hard at a Montessori, learning, getting her brain and her visuals up and going. And there's one thing she really loves, and that is when the cameras are on. So she might look 100% like Desi, but she loves the live streams. She loves the lights like Daddy, right? That's what I love to hear. Thank you, guys. She looks 100% like Desi. The only thing she has of Bobby is my eyes, and that's it. Whoa.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
Sue's 140, $49.99.
Whoa,
Suze.
Thank you so much, you guys. That's so thank you,
God.
Rose. Isn't that nice? I can buy you a few more onesies. Guys, Super Chat is so nice of you. It's a great way to support the channel. Have your comments highlighted. And Suze, that is so, so nice of you. Appreciate that. Okay, Rose. Daddy's going to cook, and you can come back later on. Let me give you to Mommy. And we got to get cracking, you guys. I got some beautiful swordfish.
Live Russ says, when are you going to get Beckel onesies for Rose?
I have, actually. You know, we never put them in there, Des. Yeah, we have a couple. They're not like full onesies. They're like half onesies. But we got to do that. You guys, say hello to my little friend. This is wild-caught swordfish. It is meaty. It is delicious. We only eat it once in a while because it is a bigger fish, meaning it's higher in mercury. But man, it is so good. I love it.
Sue said, hi, Bobby and Rosie. This is my gift to you. Say hello, Bobby.
Suze, you are so sweet. Thank you for that.
And
Shar
just gave you a $19.99 super chat.
Shar is an old school fan from Michigan. She's been supporting us from day one. She follows us across platforms. She is awesome. And by the way, she's a member of the Flav City community member board on Facebook. If you just search Flav City community, you can request to join. It's a place where members just bounce ideas off each other, share recipes. It's really fun. So Art, I'm gonna season and cook this just like a steak. I'm gonna put a good amount of Redmond real salt on there. That's that unrefined ancient sea salt from Utah. And I'm gonna put a good crack of pepper, and I have it on a wire rack set over a sheet tray. Art, can you explain to people why I'm reverse searing and treating this like a steak?
So that you cook it just the way you like it.
Well said. Well said, Art. Art is always a man of few words.
You want the inside to be just at the right temperature without like overdoing the
Thank
outside.
you. I have a feeling.
More words for you?
Yes, thank you, you wordsmith. I want to cook it gently like a steak because I don't want to sear it in a pan and then chuck it in the oven because that sear mark might go a little too deep. So I actually want to gently cook it in the oven at 325 degrees, and I'll cook it to exactly 125 degrees. How do I, to 125, how do I know when it gets there? You'll see in a minute.
Is swordfish kosher?
Is swordfish, yeah, it is. It's not a shellfish, absolutely. It's kosher, baby. And then I'll pan sear it afterwards. That makes sure it's cooked evenly from tip to tip, but we still have a nice sear crust on there. Now, how do I know, you guys? How do I know to pull it at 125 degrees, which is like medium rare inside?
You can feel it, can't you?
I can feel it. I can be like, you know, the
Swordfish whisperer.
The swordfish whisperer. I was going to say the Neo of like the Matrix of fish, but I like the seafood whisperer. If you don't have one of these by yet, I feel like I'm failing you as a friend, a mentor, a compadre in the kitchen. This is a digital probe thermometer. I have the link on my Amazon shop page, amazon.com/shop/FlavCity. With the holiday season coming up, stick this in turkey, stick this in prime ribs. You'll never overcook anything else. So what I do, Arturian, is I go like this, and I stick it in the middle. See, I can feel it in the middle of the steak, because I want to know when it's cooked in the middle. And I plug it into here, and I set a timer. I say, hey, tell me when it gets to 125 degrees, and set an alarm. So now it's going to go beep, 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 beep when it gets there. I mean, that's basically all you got to do. And this is how I cook thick steaks now, because it results in a very even cook without an over-sear on the crust.
Vinay Kumar is a huge fan in India.
Oh, wow.
Keep it going, man. We Indians appreciate the Western culture you are bringing across over here without you knowing it. Cheers.
Wow, you know what? So thank you so much. It's Desi's dream to go to India, so we'll go one day. But last weekend I was in Chicago, literally down the street. I was doing cooking demos at the East Lakeview Art Festival. And some lady walked by with her daughter. She was visiting her daughter from India, and she was a huge Flav City fan. Had no idea I was going to be there, even though I advertised it online. And she's like, oh my God, I'm a huge fan in India. I'm here visiting my daughter. I'm like, wow, I'm super glad you stumbled by. Took some pictures. It was really fun.
Paige Doucette was just nice enough to give you a $19.99 super chat. Keep teaching us about good food, and we love all your videos. Paige and Lucy, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Thank you, Paige. I appreciate that. Texas. People are so nice in Texas.
Linda Kloster said, somebody else said all fish are kosher. Linda chimed in to say only fish with scales are kosher.
There you go. See? That's what I like to hear. Kosher is tricky. You got to know what's going on there. Speaking of Texas, Art and I are doing a meetup in Austin, Texas on 9/27, Friday, 9/27. The details are on the community tab of the YouTube channel. It's going to be great.
Katie Benson says, hey, favorite YouTubers.
What up, Katie Benson? Hey, these are really sexy carrots. These are rainbow carrots.
Is that what Whole Foods sells them as?
That's right. I'm bringing sexy back because carrots can be boring. From the outside, it's purple. From the inside, it's orange and purple.
Oh my.
They're on sale. I think they're still on sale at Whole Foods. And why I like these is because it's fun to look at. If you want kiddies to eat vegetables, you gotta spruce it up. I know they're gonna taste good because we're gonna pan sear them in a cast iron pan with a little bit of chilies, garlic, ghee. Actually, you guys will choose the cooking fat. We're gonna do some honey and some orange juice. It's gonna be sticky glazed. So Arturian, or I should call you Uncle Farturo, as Maggie so-called named you. Look, when I have it there and have it again, I cut it in a way that it's gonna cook in time, but not overcook. I want it to cook through, but still have a bite to it. So you guys choose the cooking fat of choice. Here's my cast iron pan. Should I cook these carrots in ghee or avocado oil? You vote, you decide. I do it because I am just a man of the people.
Katie Benson asks how much those carrots are at Whole Foods. At Walmart, they are $2.46.
They're on sale. I got 2 bunches for $3. Normally they're $2 a bunch.
Whoa, ghee, well, one avocado oil. Everyone else is saying ghee.
OMG. I agree. I really was hoping you'd say that.
Have that.
I was really hoping you'd say that. I have next week 1 or 2 videos I'm doing in collaboration with Thrive Market. This is one of my favorite ghees ever. It's organic grass-fed ghee, and the price is right. It tastes like movie theater butter, and I love it. So I'm gonna drop a couple tablespoons in here like it's hot. And just think in your head for a second. Okay, carrots cooked in ghee with honey, raw Bulgarian honey if you can. Just ask Donnie, she'll send it to you, right? And, how about that? And orange juice, and herbs, and chilies, and garlic. How bad does that sound? Oh my God, so good. It's a great way, once again, to get the old kiddios.
You got a fan who enjoyed meeting you on Saturday. Username Oaktrees1 says, Betsy and I enjoyed meeting you.
Oh, very cool. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Were you guys the ones who, one of you guys lived in Tel Aviv? I'm trying to remember. Now, before I add the carrots there, I'm gonna smash a couple cloves of garlic and let it infuse in that ghee and just flavor it and also just kind of slowly cook because I want to almost like flavor that fat with minimal effort. So I take a couple cloves of garlic, let's take 1 more. And then normally the recipe calls for fresh thyme, but I was too lazy to go out to the garden. So I'm going to take these cloves here, drop it in the ghee.
Too lazy to go to the garden and steal herbs from my neighbor?
Yeah. Hey, it's not stealing because my neighbor across the way has an amazing herb garden with mint, chocolate mint, basil, Thai basil, rosemary, thyme, tomatoes. And he said, take it whenever you want. And telling me that is like letting a kid loose in a candy store. So I go over there all the time and I joke on Instagram stories that like, shh, let's go steal it. But they're very nice to let me go over there.
All right, Romina, junk food for the win.
I mean, it's kind of super lazy. I can't even walk like 50 yards to get it. But okay, so garlic goes in, a little bit of dried thyme. When you're using dried thyme, you guys, do you want to use less or more than fresh, and why? Right? I'm not going to let you off the hook with a Less, more answer. You tell me why, right?
Coin flip type answer.
Yeah, no coin flips, right? This is like, it might be Friday night at Flavs, but we're still gonna test your brain.
Oh, Sue's140 says, hey, Bobby, how's the sty? I haven't seen you since then.
You haven't seen me since, that was 2 full weeks ago. Wow. It was honestly because of you guys and because of Art, it went away. It literally started going away about the next day because you guys told me about the Johnson's baby shampoo. You told me about the compress. And then Arturion took me over to CVS that night. We got something called AccuSoft, and it's like a wipe. And I did it 2 to 3 times a day with the compress. Within 24 hours, it got so much better. And I'd say within 3-4 days, it was gone completely. So thank you for crowdsourcing that. One of the fans that night is also a huge fan on Instagram. She's an eye doctor. She offered to send me drops and stuff. Unbelievable. Who needs to go to the doctor's office? Next time I have an ailment, I'm going to pop on a live stream.
Any flooding in Austin to be concerned about your trip?
Oh, I hope not.
They've been getting some rain.
Yeah, well, we're not going to be there for another couple of weeks, so let's hope not.
Next week.
Oh, yeah, next week. Next Friday. I'm excited. So the meetup's going to be at the flagship Whole Foods downtown because I love the location. And then judging by how many people we'll have, we'll also do like maybe walk around, go to some restaurants. I have a killer list, once again, thanks to you, of places to eat. I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but we're not going to have time to go to all those places.
Rick Lopez has been asking here, are you going to do an HEB haul since you're going to be there?
We're going to try. Yes, we're going to try to do an HEB haul and a Central Market and a Whole Foods haul. I don't think we can do all 3, but I think we should go to HEB for sure. We actually might go there straight from the airport on Thursday because the cooking demo I'm doing is at a resort like 30 minutes outside of town called like Los Pines Hyatt or something. So I want to get to the city ASAP. So this is doing its thing back here. You don't want the heat too high. Come back here, Art. So this is basically an infusion. It's a way to get free flavor into your fat. Garlic burns really easily. So I'm going to start this over medium heat. And as soon as it takes on a little bit of color, then I'm going to throw my carrots in there. But if you wanted to do this with making steak or chicken or even chicken breast, do this first, but slice the garlic into thin pieces, get it crispy, then evacuate the dance floor and cook the chicken in that.
Rick asking about HEB says, be careful in the aisles, employees everywhere.
Oh, great.
Haha, I'm an employee, and I would definitely help y'all not get caught.
Where's the biggest HEB in Austin? I want to go to the best one, so you guys got to let me know about that. All right, I don't want to go to the small one. Maybe a little.
Are you saying you don't need no scrubs?
Maybe we need some recruits to help us out. So now, Art, man down. Man down. This is not a drill. Carrots go in. And you're kind of thinking to yourself, Bobby, how are these carrots going to cook? It's because I'm going to add some cooking liquid, and it almost boils them and pan fries them or pan roast them at the same time. It works. It works very well. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to crank the heat up a little more, and then let's go into the fridge here, Art. This is my cooking liquid. This is a paleo recipe. It's not keto, unfortunately. You could actually do it. No, you can't do a keto because carrots are not. Fresh OJ. I mean, you can use any OJ you want, but fresh is great because when you pasteurize OJ, you're left with straight up sugar water. Is that a super chat?
I think that's a person you met over the weekend. No, we were the ones from Northbrook.
Oh,
super chat, so thank
you. Very sweet of you. That is awesome. It was great to meet you. I do remember you now. So when you buy everyone always asks me now, Bobby, what's the healthiest juice to buy my kids? I say zero, because it's so pasteurized. You're left with sugar water with a little bit of vitamin C or vitamin A. If you're gonna drink OJ, you gotta get the fresh stuff because it's pure unpasteurized. There's still living enzymes and nutrients in there. When you pasteurize it, you kill everything. You might have some vitamin C left, some vitamin A, whatever, but it's sugar water at that point. If I'm gonna have that level of sugar, I have to get nutrients. So now, this is our cooking liquid.
I missed it, I'm sorry.
If you guys have any questions, Art will read them off.
Yeah, I missed a question from Barb about herbs, so I asked her to
re-ask it. Re-ask it. We're all good. We put that in there, and then we have to season, right? So a little bit of salt now.
What's up, Andy P?
And then a little bit of pepper. I don't want to add too much salt now because it might draw out too much moisture.
What's the shelf life for that orange juice?
This would probably be no more than 4 to 5 days. Yeah, no more. You know who has a great price on that is Jewel and Mariano's.
Are you coming to New York?
You know what? I'm waiting for an invitation. So New York, I love New York. We don't get there enough. Art and I were saying we got to get there this month because the cronut of the month looks ridiculous.
Definitely looks not keto.
And it's not keto, but Desi and I have a rule. Whenever we go to New York, I don't care. We always go to Dominique Ansel Bakery on Spring Street, and we have either like, doesn't have to be a cronut. It can be any kind of dessert there. We sit in the patio on the outside. It's amazing. But yeah, no one invites me to New York anymore. When we get invited to things, it's usually LA. But yeah, hopefully maybe my girl Rachel Ray will invite me on her show again. I love going to New York. Art and I want to go there and have a good old time. In addition to this is my favorite. People ask me where to get this, and if you buy the cookbook, I always tell you Latino markets have it, but Whole Foods always have it. It's a red finger pepper. I love it because I'm not a big spice guy. I'm actually pretty intolerant to heat. This is more about fruitiness. It's just the right amount of heat with a little bit of fruit, and the way I cut it, Art, is on the bias like this. Sometimes it's okay to be biased. And I'm just gonna add it to the carrots while they cook. And it won't be super spicy, but it's gonna almost infuse the cooking liquid with a little bit of spice. I'm not gonna do more than that because I don't want Desi to have too much spice.
Thanks for re-asking the question. Barb asks you, what is better, fresh or dry herbs? Are dry herbs less potent, so you use more?
Oh yeah, we didn't answer the question there. So I don't know what all y'all said, but dried herbs are strong like bull, right? They're twice as strong as fresh. So if a recipe calls for a tablespoon of fresh thyme, use a teaspoon and a half. Always half.
I think dry herbs are better if you're going to be cooking it.
Yes, if you're going to be cooking it a long time, dry is usually the way to go. I'd say rosemary is maybe an exception because it's a very strong flavor. Fresh herbs are great for at the end. At the end of a dish, some fresh thyme, some fresh rosemary, not fresh rosemary, fresh parsley, dill, stuff like that is lovely. But dried herbs, like Art said, are really good for cooking a long time, especially going to braising season right now.
People in Northern California, Bay Area want you to come by too.
Yeah, once again, we haven't been to NorCal. Desi and I love with a passion NorCal, and we love Napa Valley.
And apologize if I don't get it right here. Nada Alonzor says, come to LA for Dominique Ansel. I forgot.
Yeah, that's right. Is there one in the Grove now, right? I'm pretty sure it's in the Grove.
Well, maybe you can answer that. I certainly.
Hey, I almost forgot. How do we make these sticky? We do it with honey. You could also do it with maple syrup. If you're a low sugar person, you can use keto maple syrup, even though it has natural flavor. This is raw Bulgarian honey from Desi's mom, Donnie. She sends it in the mail. I'm not 100% sure if it's legal, but you know what? It's darn tasty. So this, along with what up, Shaheen from Dubai?
Welcome.
Shaheen, we're making sticky glazed carrots. And by the way, if you're just joining, let me tell you about the menu as soon as I slowly.
D Brown, stop it.
Oh, we got D in the house.
He said, how about those Cubs? Asking for a friend.
Dude,
Go away before I put you in a timeout.
Dude, you're asking for it.
300 seconds. You're about to go.
So this is how we make the sticky glazed carrots with the cooking liquid of the OJ. You could also do water, to be honest, and a little bit of honey. I might need a little more honey, to be honest.
Grant Tucker was nice enough to give you a $2.99 super chat and ask, you need to go to Steiner Ranch when you're in Austin.
Steiner Ranch?
He's mentioned that. I missed that earlier. I saw Steiner Ranch on there.
Oh, is he the one who said that?
Were you the one that mentioned Steiner Ranch earlier?
What's going on at Steiner Ranch? Is that like a ranch and restaurant or something? I wish I could read my list off to you.
Chat.
Someone who's got a bunch of recommendations. One girl's a food photographer in Austin. She sent over a bunch of good places.
Any
So,
keto recipes for an Instant Pot?
oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe
There's
even in your book.
there's a few in the book. Let me show you the best one here. So,
Nada says, yes, it's in the Grove, and La Jolla have good bakeries too. Thank you.
So if I go to the beef raising the steaks chapter of the book on page 103, there's a number of Instant Pot recipes here and on my blog. But this for the fall is my keto beef chili with Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. It's beefy. It's got an amazing either or.
Okay.
Either or. And the chili only has obviously no beans, 6.5 grams of net carbs per serving. Are you kidding me? Oh, look, there's Desi and I eating it on the couch for a little photo shoot there, right? Look at that, little sour cream. Those red chilies I was telling you about.
That Steiner's is the best, one of the best steakhouses in Austin.
Interesting, good to know. Thank you so much. By the way, holiday season is starting to come up. I've been hearing more and more rumbles from you guys that you're buying this for friends and families. Amazon link is down below. Thank you for the amazing support. A few weeks ago, we became a #1 bestseller on Amazon, which was amazing. We lost that last week. We'll get it back to you guys. This is going to be the #1 stocking stuffer, Santa approved, for the holidays, because after the holidays are over, you got to lose some lbs. That's the best way to do it without sacrificing flavor.
Is almond milk one of those things you should always buy organic?
Yes, I say it is, because they don't spray the tree so much with the fruit. They spray the ground around it, so you kill the grass and the shrubs, so when they shake the almond trees and the almonds fall, they can collect them without anything getting in the way.
Your wife is very pretty, Bobby, from Annie P.
I agree, Annie. Yes, Desi is very pretty. And organic almond milk is literally like 30 to 50 cents more expensive. So if you're just joining Housekeeping Items, my friends, my name is Bobby. Art is at the camera there. We are in Chicago, live on YouTube. We're making Friday night dinner, #Fridays with Flav. The menu is phenomenal tonight. It is reverse seared, butter basted swordfish, wild caught, on sale right now at Whole Foods. Also, we're making sticky glazed carrots, and we're making a roasted red pepper sauce called a muhammara. I have a feeling Shaheen, my fan in Dubai, is going to have some feedback about that. You have a couple jobs to do right now. #1, leave a comment down below. Let us know where you're watching from. And #2, we have 430 people. We can double that like that. Take the link to the stream, paste it over on your Facebook wall, paste it over on your Instagram story. Say, yo, Flav and Bobby are hanging out, making paleo dinners unlike anyone else. I don't care what you're doing on a Friday night. You're going out for happy hour, you're boozing it up, you're Netflix and chilling. You want to hang out with us because we have the most fun of anyone on YouTube on live streams, and that's a fact.
Shaheen has never had swordfish. What does it taste like?
Yeah, it's really meaty. It's actually like almost steaky fish. It's really cool. It's in the oven right now. If you're just joining, all right, let's show them really quick. I'm cooking it at 325 because I never cook fish too high. Otherwise, the protein coagulates and comes to the surface in the form of white bubbles. And I have a probe thermometer in there, and I'm cooking it on a wire rack set in a sheet tray so it has even air circulation. Have you guys ever made salmon in the oven and white globules form on the surface? That's because you're cooking it too hot. Never bake it above 325. Otherwise, like I said, the protein will coagulate and you get white globs on the surface. It dries it out and it's ugly. You don't want that. We want pretty food.
Is swordfish a shark?
Swordfish is not a shark.
I don't think it is.
No, it's not a baby shark or a mommy shark or a daddy shark.
What about grandpa shark?
Grandpa shark, I'm pretty sure it's not, but I'll check on that one. Okay,
so I want to apologize to anybody who now has that song stuck in their head. Don't leave a comment about it, okay?
So this is a sauce called...
If you have a comment, like your song about that, you're mad
yes.
about that song being in your head, direct all comments at D Brown.
D Brown. Oh my God. We can't even talk about the Bears or the Cubs because they both suck. We're going to make a muhammara. It's a roasted red pepper sauce from the Middle East. And it's going to be my loose interpretation on it, but I am using, someone tell me again, is this Persian for pomegranate molasses? I think this is Persian. This is pomegranate molasses from Tel Aviv, Israel. It's the real deal. There's no added sugars. It is literally just pomegranate juice reduced down into a syrup. It is a lovely ingredient that is sweet and sour and tangy. We're going to add that with some roasted red peppers, some toasted almonds, a little bit of tahini, some garlic, some really good extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, lemon juice, and parsley. My parsley is turning 2 weeks old today. And why is it still green and fresh? Because I've told you a million times, my parsley hack. You get home from the grocery store, you wash your parsley, you dry your parsley. Cut the bottoms off by like, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch. Put it into a mason jar with cold water. Put the bag back over its head, stuff it in the fridge. It'll last you 2 weeks. Be nice to your parsley. Change the water every 2 or 3 days. It's the best hack. It'll save money and you're gonna love me for it.
Nada says yes, it's Persian.
Okay.
Shaheen says, oh yes, the muhammara sauce is amazing. It's amazing on pita bread.
Oh, for sure. It's amazing on an old shoe. It's like if you like roasted red pepper sauce, if you like roasted red pepper hummus, you'll love this.
This is actually a record for how early in the broadcast this hashtag has been used. Andrea says, is anything pumpkin spice flavored from Trader Joe's Bobby approved? Hashtag keep on cooking, hashtag feed art.
I will answer that, and then we get a super chat here.
Keto Chick.
Yes.
$20. Thank you so much.
Yes, Keto Chick says, thank you so much for all the product information and reviews. I missed the real cooking shows on Food Network. Me too. It used to be fun back in the day when they actually cooked as opposed to doing Competition City. Thank you for the super chat. Much love to you. Nothing pumpkin spice at Trader Joe's that I've found is safe. It's all natural flavors, artificial flavors. Someone sent me a picture of, I think it was a coffee at Trader Joe's. It said, natural flavors along with other naturally flavored flavors or something like that. It was like, what the what? It was crazy. So, all right, look what's happening here. Good things are happening. The sauce is reducing, and while that reduces, it does two things. Number one, it cooks the carrots. Number two, it's turning into a thick glaze because of the honey. It's really, really cool. It's a great way to cook carrots.
Nada says that pomegranate stuff is good with eggplants.
Oh, yes.
And Rick Lopez, our HEB insider, says, if y'all do the HEB haul, do not go in the morning. That's when the grocery aisles are heavily full of employees, but after around 2 p.m. is when they're mostly gone.
Okay, good to know.
And Joseph Finley says, pomegranate will pump you up.
What's that from? Pomegranate?
The SNL.
Oh, does he
You
mention
get to
pomegranate?
pump You are
Oh,
on
thank
the
you.
fronts.
Oh, I knew that part. I didn't know the pomegranate part. Yeah, so Art and I have learned
I
that,
like that one.
if we go to the grocery store
Thanks,
before noon, it's bad news. It's Waldo City because they're restocking everywhere. So now we kind of been pushing it. We do more work at the home in the morning. We go have lunch at Chipotle, and then we go to the grocery store. It works out much better.
Maybe Dusty can work on a gluten-free pumpkin spice cake.
Desi, actually,
That's what Andrea says.
Andrea, you're a mind reader. These are gluten-free, dairy-free pumpkin spice muffins.
That was my appetizer. I had one before.
It literally came out of the oven 2 hours ago. Desi just took a photo for the blog. Give her like 5 or 6 days. It'll be up there. They're delicious. She also has a recipe coming up tomorrow for gluten-free, dairy-free apple coffee cake. You guys, with a vegan caramel sauce. No joke. Unbelievable. Forget about the fact it's gluten-free, dairy-free, blah, blah, blah. The apple cake, crunchy walnuts on top, vegan caramel sauce with coconut milk and coconut sugar. It is heaven on earth. It is so darn good.
It is quite good.
Yeah, they're delicious. So, toasted walnuts go in. Cumin goes in. Hey guys, question. You might remember this from previous times. Cumin is a very popular spice in the world. How popular is it? On a scale of the number 1 most popular to 10 in the world, where does cumin rank? What do you think? Leave a comment down below.
Rick Lopez is going to give us his top 3 HEBs because he said there's a ton of them there.
Wow. I need the biggest and the best one central to Austin. That's what I need.
Heather and Annie, no, I don't have any kids.
Rick, you could also email me at bobby@flavecity.com.
Shaheen says second most popular. FD Mita says third. Tanya says 8. Livra 1. Leanne 2. Number 2. Cumin 2. Top 3.
Good guesses.
And where do we have pomegranate sauce?
Good questions too. Shaheen got it. It's number 2, followed by the number 1 most popular spice in the world, black pepper. Think about it. Everyone uses it, right? It's tough to find really good pomegranate. What's it called? Pomegranate.
What do you call it?
What do I call it? Pomegranate. Molasses. Thank you, Desi. It's tough because most of the ones sold in the store have sugar added, which is a major no-no. I would go to an Arabic store or a Middle Eastern store, look for authentic pomegranate molasses from the Middle East. The ones here have sugar, which I don't like at all.
Andrea says you should go to La Barbecue in Austin. It's the bomb.
Really? Yeah, so the only place I know in Austin is obviously Franklin's Barbecue, and we're not going there because I don't wait in line for food for 2-3 hours or 7 hours or whatever, right? But
I only do that at hot dogs.
I won't even do that, yeah. But yeah, that sounds good. The thing is, I can't really eat barbecue food anymore. Something happens when they smoke food with lots of spices. Some chemical reaction must happen. I eat it. I have like an MSG style attack during the night. I have sweats and my pores feel like they're enlarged and I feel like crap the next day. So I really shy away from barbecue, which is too bad because I love it. Hey, you.
Arash asks you, are you Persian?
I am not Persian. I am Russian, Lithuanian, and Croatian.
Heather, I'm glad I crack you up in the videos.
Wait till you see the end of the GMO video this weekend. It's one of the funniest things that we've done in a long time. By the way, the weekend is going to be awesome. Saturday, tomorrow, we have a tortilla review video. Chips, wraps, taco wraps, low carb, grain-free, and gluten-free. We got you covered A to Z, for tortillas, including burritos and tacos. Sunday, we're doing GMOs. What exactly are they and where are they in the grocery store? How to identify them and how to avoid them. They're not really in the produce section. They're more in the middle aisles. And there's names like maltodextrin, high fructose corn syrup, and cornstarch that you don't really associate with GMOs, but they are. I show you the most popular products that are GMO and how to replace them very easily.
Australia is here at last.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi. Andrea chimed in to say La Barbecue is connected to a store that has an amazing beer selection and some groceries.
Oh, well, very cool. All right, guys, we're rocking this muhammara sauce, by the way. Roasted red pepper Middle Eastern sauce, toasted walnuts, red chilies, garlic, salt, pepper, tahini. We'll add some lemon in here. By the way, Art, this is the beauty. Look at the temperature of the fish. This is the beauty of using the probe thermometer. I see exactly where it is. There's no guessing. All right, we're almost there. It's going to alert me too. Now we'll add a little bit of lemon juice. I put some extra virgin olive oil in there. Might as well do some lemon zest.
You're zesty and you know it.
That's right, homie.
Just like the shirt says, right?
That's right. I can't wear this shirt without actually zesting.
That would be like sacrilege if you...
Agreed. Seems pretty weird. Okay, and then what else did I want to put in here? A little bit of pos.
You don't look Persian. That's why you're not Persian. Or you're not Persian, that's why you don't look Persian.
Yeah, well, I'm like the whitest white guy ever, so... That partly is because the sun never sees my skin. I don't leave the house, you guys.
Shaheen's always on her toes. She says, I was going to ask.
About what?
I was going to ask, are you going to zest?
I never leave the house, you guys. If I leave the house, it's for two reasons. It is to go to the gym or to go to the grocery store, and that's it. So before I add the red peppers, I want to blitz that up a little bit.
I think this would be a good time for people to share the video. We're at 471 people. And I think
Yeah.
For a Friday with Flav, we could...
Yeah, guys, what's going on? We normally have
up
800,
a notch.
900 people. This is hashtag Fridays with Flav. This is a great way to decompress after a long week. Pour a glass of beer, glass of wine, an iced tea, hang out. We need more people. What's going on, y'all? And then we'll take our roasted red peppers that Desi roasted for me earlier. Thank you, my love.
Number one. Oh, go ahead.
Take the juice. Never forget about the juice. You like the juice, sir?
I like the juice.
I like the juice.
Can we check on the carrots, Michael Trans?
Yes, thank you, Michael. Come back here. So actually, I'm going to need your help in a few minutes because this is critical time number one. When we get to reduction, we're actually making a caramel, right? So it's still too watery, but in a minute, it's going to turn caramely, and I want it to get to the cusp of burnt, and that's it. But see what's happening? The carrots are cooking through, but we're getting this amazing glaze. It's the most sexy, easy way to make carrots that I know. Little Timmy and little Erica will be like, yum, 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 give me more. Art, look what happened. The timer went off.
I can tell you what happened, though. Rick Lopez gave us his top 2 HEBs.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Ooh, are we going to remember that or no?
We need to find a way to remember it. We'll have to check the comments after this. Or...
So guys, here's the beauty of cooking the pescado this way, right? It's not pretty yet because we haven't seared it, but it's cooked. And how do I know it's cooked? Because I put that probe thermometer right through that swordfish's business into the center. And it told me to pull it at 125, which is perfect. So I'm gonna let it rest for a minute, then I'm gonna sear it. And you know what? I don't wanna sear it in that pan because it's too sticky. I'm just gonna use a non-stick pan to make my life a little bit easier.
Grant Tucker has never seen anyone describe carrots as sexy.
You haven't? Dude, well, maybe because most people don't make sexy carrots. I'm bringing sexy back. I'm the Justin Timberlake of the kitchen, right? I can't dance.
Sally Burkett put the probe in his business.
I can't dance, but I can certainly...
Shaheen, there's sumac for the muhammara sauce.
Oh, thank you, Shaheen. Yes, sumac would be lovely. Let me see if I have...
Isn't that kind of like the poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac?
I'm not sure if it's poison. So sumac is a Mediterranean bush. They dry the leaves or the flower. It has this almost sour flavor that is phenomenal. That and za'atar. I had a bunch when I was in Jordan and Israel. So good.
Dang, we lost a bunch of people. We're at 365.
Oh, what's going on?
Somebody said something about a video error. That's kind of weird.
Well, that's not good for business. Huh. Yeah, this is weird. Must be something wrong with YouTube today. We never have that low. But hey, it's all right. It's all about quality, not quantity. That's getting close to end. I put the red peppers in here. Shaheen, correct me if I'm wrong. I garnish with the sumac. I don't put in here. Let me know.
Shaheen says, I sent Zatar to you, remember?
What's that?
I sent Zatar
Yeah,
to
yeah,
you, remember?
absolutely. Shaheen sent me a bunch of spices from the Middle East. It was lovely.
Wow. People had to refresh their page. Like,
Really?
They got kicked out, yeah.
Oh, man. YouTube, you're screwing us here. So now, it's too chunky monkey art. Take a look at that. That just tells me it needs more liquid in the form of EVOO.
Oh, I remember eating this.
Right? So, you do?
Yeah.
Nice. So this is the beauty of this little chopper. What does Shaheen say, by the way, to put it in when? Thank you so much, Ashley, by the way. I had to exit and rejoin. Oh, what a bummer. It's okay. Yeah, I'm going to check it for seasoning in a minute. It's the kind of thing that almost always needs more salt or lemon juice or chilies if you're so inclined. This is really good EVOO too. I'm using like my top shelf stuff I would never cook with or touch the heat.
What up, Flave City friends? Gary Ritchie. Katie Benson heard that swordfish is a toxic food and should stay away from, according to Dr. Josh Axe here on YouTube.
So I said it
Shaheen
recently.
says add it to the sauce now.
Okay. I wouldn't call it toxic. It is a higher in mercury fish because it's really big, meaning it eats smaller fishes that could be higher in mercury. So once in a while, it's on sale right now. If you're an Amazon Prime member, listen, I'm not going to say no all the time, but Art, once in a while, it's okay. Hey, get over here, Arturion. Look at this. Rose is having a good old time over there, huh?
Michael Tran says to spank the swordfish steaks before searing.
So we're pretty much there. See what's happening? All the liquid is gone, and we're literally making a savory caramel sauce right now. I want this to go maybe 30 more seconds, and then we're going to kill it. I'm going to add some fresh parsley to make Hilda happy, and then that's it. But here's the beauty. Look, the carrots, they're done, but they have a little bit of give left, right? That's how you want it. Because no one likes soggy carrots. No one likes raw carrots, right? This is the way to do it.
Raw carrots are all right.
Well, I mean, undercooked, I should say.
Good point.
I should probably make sure it's seasoned properly. So what I'm going to do is just cut a little schmeckle right now and see how it tastes. And then turn the heat off. But look at that, you guys. I mean, see how...
Joseph Finley, 1999, super chat. It's Friday. Chowing down on wife's homemade pizza. Sipping Great Lakes beer.
Oh, wow.
Watching Bobby and Art. Great way to start the weekend. Thank you so much, Joseph.
Good man, Joe. Good man.
You can add it to the sauce now or top it off. Up to you, Shaheen says.
I think I might top it off. I'll show you.
Cynthia, yes, he did say parsley.
A little more salt, you guys, but we're pretty much done.
Nada Alonzor says Aleppo pepper will be good in the Mahamar.
Yeah, I don't have it. You know what? I need to get Aleppo ASAP because it's such a great ingredient. It was pretty much the ingredient of the season last year. People loved it. It's a red pepper seed, adds color and flavor. So we're done. I kill the heat. Look at the sauce.
Wait, what was that stuff called? Oops.
Aleppo peppers. So that is done. I mean, look at the glaze on here, you guys. It is so beautiful. And so now, let me go to my spice rack over here. I'll bring it up to you. Okay. See, this is why we need a bigger kitchen. I want to get a walk-in pantry the size of this kitchen, actually. Because I got all my spices here, and I have no room
Joseph, I'm tracking with you.
to serve them, to put them anywhere. So I'm going to look for the za'atar now. Like I got all my backups here. And the thing is, I use pretty much all of them. You know my rule about spices, I don't buy more than 2 or 3 ounces at a time, and I don't let them sit more than a couple months, otherwise they get pretty nasty. The flavor starts to go downhill. Where's my, this is getting a little much. I think it's time to KonMari the kitchen again, Desi. There we go, sumac.
Let me see what it looks like.
Sure, here. Let me just put some on a spoon for you.
The really big HEB is a little far from Central Austin. It's about 20 minutes on 500 West Canyon Ridge Drive.
Yeah, that might be worth it. Well, here's the deal. I'm staying about 20 minutes with Art away from Austin.
Good point.
Tell me how close that is, my friend, from the Los Pines Hyatt in Austin. Because I think we're straight south of downtown. Okay. So now, my friends, we'll put that to the side. We'll bring our pan over here.
Sumac has a slight tangy bitter flavor,
yes.
Shaheen says.
It does. That's why I love it, to be honest. Preheating the pan
Somebody
to sear it.
What about new place?
Still in the back of my mind, We don't know yet, up in the air, but we definitely need more space. We've just outgrown this place way too much.
Sumac's a berry.
It's a berry?
That's what Michael Tron says.
Good. Ooh, that's good flavor. It's under seasoned, but man, I'm getting the roasted nuts and the slight smokiness from the charred red peppers. That is lovely.
Is that Vital Proteins water you're drinking?
Yes, it is.
Asks?
Yes, it is. What was the last part? Can you what?
Katie Vogel is one that.
Oh, yes, it is, Katie. You know it. I need my collagen, baby. I take 2 scoops of collagen every day. I take 1 scoop of the Thrive Market unflavored collagen in my green tea in the morning or my coffee. And then I either have a Vital Proteins water or I put another scoop of that, or I have a Primal Kitchen one in my smoothie in the afternoon with my grass-fed protein. It is phenomenal. So more lemon juice for sure. More extra virgin olive oil because I love it.
Lyra says she's been cooking your recipes all week and now her husband just bought Jet's Pizza.
Are you serious? That's hilarious, Lyra. I've never had Jet's Pizza.
Shaheen says the sauce isn't red enough. I guess it's because you added tahini sauce.
Yeah, I think it's the tahini. And I only had 2 red peppers, Shaheen.
Lyra, Art's recommendation would be to eat the pizza. She says what to do.
Is Jet's the one that does like the rectangular pizza?
They're the one that's like next door to the Chipotle we always go to.
Yeah, I think no one else knows that reference, but yes. That's getting interesting.
Michael
Wow.
Tron says, can you say, welcome to Flavor Town?
Mm-hmm. This is Flavor Town. You know what? I forgot though. We need the pomegranate molasses. That's what is missing.
Shaheen says, as long as it tastes awesome.
That's all that matters.
Lyra says, yes, deep dish. So.
Ooh, okay, very cool.
Susie Shadley says, what does Bobby think about collagen capsules?
As long as they're grass-fed, pure bovine peptides, I'm 100% fine with that. So guys, we're gonna put a little bit of the, I mean, look, this might be getting old. It's getting kind of crystallized, but I mean, it looks like tar, right? But if I taste it now, oh wow, it's got an amazing flavor. It's sweet and sour, the perfect balance you want. That is good. ETA is very soon. We're talking like, it'll be ready in 10 minutes.
What's your take on Premier Protein shakes? I mix with black coffee, have 2 a day. How healthy are they?
Premier Protein, yeah, not very good.
Have you tried Nepalese Timor pepper?
I've never heard of that one.
Okay.
So we're gonna sear the steaks. Here's the deal, guys. I want to do a protein review video with protein bars, powders, and shakes. I'm having a very hard time finding ones that are clean. Every flavored one I've seen on the market has natural flavors. The only one that doesn't, that is a flavored, is Truvani. That's the one from the Food Babe, but a bag of it is like $60. It's crazy. Now, the Garden of Life raw sport unflavored is great. It has all the great ingredients I love in Garden of Life, but it doesn't have any natural flavors. Every one of there and everyone else, vanilla and chocolate, always has natural flavors. Stop being cheap. You're charging $50 a tub. Put vanilla bean powder in there. Put vanilla bean extract. Stop using fake natural vanilla flavors. That's bull, man.
Sounds like Giant H-E-B's a no-go. If we're staying in South Austin, the Giant one's far from us. In North Austin.
Bummer, dude. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so now I got my huge steaks here.
I'll answer some of these questions. Bobby uses a lot of Kerrygold Irish butter.
Yep.
Finley, Bobby turned me on to the Bullet collagen powder, put it into my black decaf San Francisco coffee.
Great call.
Somebody ordered a water bottle from Amazon.
Oh, the alkaline one, nice.
What do you think about Plant Fusion?
I don't know.
For the Philippines.
I'm not sure what that is, Plant Fusion.
Good morning, Philippines.
Okay, that's the noise you want, right? This goes in, sizzle, sizzle. I immediately reach down here and I grab my splatter guard and I literally have this almost high heat as possible. I'm not really cooking this now, I'm just searing it. The cooking process is done. So I don't want my pan to be medium high, I want it to be high, high. Now let's blend this up one more time, Arturion. Now the flavor is gonna get super complex because of our Persian pomegranate molasses. Amazing stuff. And I think the color got a little more red.
Dean says, are you adding any breadcrumbs to the sauce?
You know what? It calls for that, but I want to skip it because I don't want bread. And I was thinking about adding some almond flour, but that just changed everything about this dip. That is phenomenal now. Oh my
Susie,
God.
Bobby has seen the perfect bar. He's raved about it in some of our videos.
I have raved about it, but I have to double check because I've been hearing that they use sunflower oil, not expeller press, so hold the presses on that.
Planet Fusion is a protein powder, normally buy on Amazon.
Okay, well, I mean, the problem is if it doesn't have natural flavors and everything else is real, I'm fine with it. The odds are it's not, because I'm having the hardest time finding.
Hi, New York City ready, Swordfish ready.
Guys, that is fire. That is so tasty, my God. All right, this is done. Our carrots are done. Our fish is pretty much done. We can plate up. All right, have a good time. We've just about an hour now. But listen, if you're in a pinch, you can make this so much quicker. We're hanging out. We're chatting. We're having a good time. In the meantime, raise your hand if you have the cookbook. We're coming up upon 600 5-star reviews on Amazon. How amazing. Anywhere you live in the world, just search Flav City on Amazon. It'll ship to you. The Amazon link is down below if you live in the US, right? I always say it before. This recipe is not keto. This is paleo. But if you're on keto, you know someone who wants to be on keto, 125 low-carb recipes that don't sacrifice flavor. You don't feel like you're on a diet. Amazing, amazing recipes in here. And the support from you guys has been great. We'll do more recipes later in the month and as the holidays get closer. But I just want to remind you, if you know someone, spread the word because this power of the spoken word and sharing has never been more important.
Hey, Bobby, do you have like a day when you say what you are cooking live so we can get groceries and cook with you?
You know what? I wish I could plan ahead like that. It literally is like I decide what I want to make a few hours before, if not an hour or two before. I just can't plan that because I'm not even sure the days I can do lives. We were thinking Wednesday, but then we filmed too long on Wednesday. So I wish I could plan ahead for you, but our life is crazy right now. We have Rose, right? We do 2 videos on the weekend. We have the live stream. We're starting a weekly podcast that'll be ready very soon. We have the Bobby approved ebook coming out. And in case you don't know, we have a 4th video starting very soon. We're adding a cooking video back to the channel. So 4 videos every week. Everyone's gonna be happy, but it's crazy, guys. I work 7 days a week, so many hours, and you know what? I never complain because I love it.
You just got a compliment.
Super chat.
You got a compliment. Suze140 says, nice veins. Sorry, I'm a nurse. And a super chat from Dana B.
Thank you,
Much
Dana.
Love from Virginia. Much love to you. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
nurses absolutely love me because my veins just popped. So, all right, come over here. Let's flip this, guy. Tilt the oil away from you. Flip it. Oh,
Flip it real good.
yeah. Flip it real good. And then this guy, turn the oil the other way. Yeah, baby, right? That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of caramelization. I think that one kind of got a little more, but it's okay. It's going to be good either way. Color is good. Brown food tastes better, right? So now we can just clean up. And you know what? Another great thing about this dinner, I did not even make that big of a mess. Most of the time, the kitchen just explodes, and it's a total pain in the butt. So this is how I organize my pantry. This is my section here for oils, a little bit of vinegar, and salt. This is coffee and teas. This is a whole section dedicated to spices. These are all spices. I stored them in my tins here. You can get them on Amazon. And this right here is all about condiments and sauces. We have coconut aminos, tamari soy sauce, different kinds of vinegar, srirachas, soy sauces. We have rice wine vinegar. We have Worcestershire sauce there. Having a stocked pantry is the key to making any dinner at a last minute notice. It really is.
Since Tessemae uses organic high oleic sunflower oil, does that come off your Bobby approved list?
It does. It comes off it now. Yeah, because it's not. They do have some that are expeller pressed, but you know what? In my opinion, they're being cheap because they're charging a premium price. Use avocado oil. Use extra virgin olive oil. Why are you bothering using expeller pressed or high oleic sunflower? They're doing it because it's cheaper. Stop it. No one cares. Use the really good stuff. Charge us an extra 20, 30 cents. We don't care. We want the best quality fat in our body. That's why brands like Primal Kitchen and Bragg's and Chosen Food are winning because they make the best. Right, Rose? Winning.
Terry Taylor's going to get your cookbook for her birthday this Tuesday.
Thank you, Terry.
Jasmine S. Hi, Bobby and Art. Just ordered my book last week.
Woohoo! Thank you, Jasmine. And one other favor. for everyone who has ordered the cookbook, can you please leave a review on Amazon? And if you're so kind, after you do that, there's an option for a video review. You can like thumb through the book. Amazon really likes those, so if you don't mind doing that, it really helps with like search rankings and stuff like that. So we're pretty much done. I'm gonna pull the fish now. I don't want it to overcook. Check it out, Art. We'll just put it back on here.
Jewel Osco has grass-fed beef for $2.99 a pound.
No way.
That's what...
No way. That's not even possible. First of all, is it 100% grass-fed, grass-finished? Is that a sale price? Or is that maybe like, it's almost expired price? Because that, I've never heard of a price that low. That's goof. That's total goof. Okay, so we'll just push this aside. Wow, I'm actually like super stoked that there's no mess here. Now let me just chop some parsley.
It's gonna go check.
Say again?
It's gonna check.
Oh, you're gonna check? Yeah, check on that. My guess is that it's not 100%, and if it is, it's gotta be like a last chance thing, like this thing's going like rancid in like 2 days, buy it and make it tonight for dinner or something, man. So a little bit of pos. And then Art, we're gonna plate this dish up. How does that sound?
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay, parse is good. Let's move that to the side.
Hilda is gonna be happy.
That's right. All right. All right, you take center stage for plating.
Just ordered your book.
Oh, who did?
Mina Thacker, I just ordered your book for our healthy eating raffle basket at school.
Oh, wow, that's so nice, Mina. That is awesome. Soy lecithin is not bad. It's a very common emulsifier. The only way you can't have it is if you're allergic to soy. Don't worry about it. On the Bobby Approved Shopping Guide, it tells you that is a very common emulsifier found in plant-based milks and stuff like that.
Somebody asked, when's that coming out? What would you estimate now?
I will estimate by the next 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks. We're putting the final touches on them now, and it's the kind of book that once you buy it, it's going to constantly update over and over again. But we just have to get it out so you guys can have feedback.
This is Bobby's mic low battery. Hang on.
It
said your mic went off. Hang on. We're
Uh-oh.
hopefully the audio's back now.
Is my microphone back, y'all? Is my microphone back? Let me know if you can hear all right. Okay.
Let's see.
Are we good to go?
I can hear him. Yes.
Yes?
Okay, we're back.
All right.
Sorry, that maybe my finger held that thing down. That's never happened before.
Nah, horse fingers don't do that. Okay, so yeah, so the cool thing about the ebook is that once you buy it, it's going to update every 2 weeks for eternity. Every time I have new information from a video or something, it's going to push to the book. So eventually it's going to cover everything in the grocery store, everything online, and it'll make you a better shopper. It's going to be really cool. So Art.
Sound is good. Sprocket stance.
Let's take some of these sexy carrots.
What happened to Bobby's mic? I screwed up.
We have no idea.
My hand hit the wrong button.
The horse hoof?
It must have.
All right, so a little bit of carrots here.
Never happened though.
And go down. Then we'll take this nice piece of, where's my spatchy? Spatchy, where'd you go? Oh, here we go.
Is that different from the Kindle book? No, we're talking about the Kindle book.
Yeah, it's going to be...
E-book, Kindle book, same thing.
Yeah, it's strictly a Kindle book. Oh, whoops. And then we'll go here. Actually, you know what I want to do? No. I want to take my mucha. Mucha. I want to take that. I want to do what they do in the restaurants,
Do you
right?
have any pomegranate pearls for the sauce?
I don't even know what that is. Oh, pearls? No, it's not seasoned yet. The pomegranate season is in December. You can get a case at Costco for an amazing price. Desi crushes those every day. And then, Shaheen, I got my sumac here. We'll garnish. See, it's a nice powder like this, but it's got a very strong flavor, just a little bit. Then we'll take parsley, like that.
Hilda's happy.
Making Hilda, and then olive oil, where'd you go? I put it back. Then we'll take some EVOO.
Yes, it'll be only available for Kindles, or if you have the Kindle app on your iPhone.
Correct.
Or they probably make one for Amazon, for Android too, I assume.
Correct. And then a little bit of extra virgin.
Shaheen says olive oil for the win.
You know what? I said it was going to be butter basted, but I forgot the butter. Oops. Whoops. Did I do that? Hey, guys, either way, this is going to be so tasty. Can I get some love? Can I see some hearts for reverse seared swordfish steaks with roasted red pepper muhammada sauce and sticky glazed carrots? So darn good. I'm going to take one bite, and then Desi is super, super hungry. And then we got to bring in Rose in one more time. There's a lot of new people here who haven't seen Rose.
People have been asking.
They gotta get their daily roast fix here.
Yeah, there's got to be a Kindle app so that you can read Kindle stuff on your.
So Art, check out how beautiful this is. So the fish, can you see how juicy that is? It's because I pulled it at 125 with that probe thermometer. I lather it up with that sauce and that EVOO. Let's see what it tastes like here, right? Wow, that looks so good. Wow. That's Rose. That is straight up flavor, young lady. Wow. And then I pair it.
Straight up taste.
Straight up taste. I pair it with.
Feed Art. Art seems hungry. That's what Andrea says.
Ah!
And Rose just did.
I missed my mouse. No. Wow. You guys, carrots are gangster. But you know what? If you have never tried swordfish, you're going to start at the top. It does not get better than this.
Would that sauce work on chicken too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of fish. Is swordfish really fishy?
No. That's the beauty of it. If you're not a big fish aficionado, oh my God, how big is this onesie? Who put you in this onesie? You're swimming. This is huge, young lady.
Fishy tasty.
Or just got some muhamara on your head here. Rose, you were here before we started cooking, and now you're back. Look at that fish, young lady. You can't have it yet, but very soon. Oh, she got roses on her onesie too. How appropriate.
They just look like poppy flowers.
Are they poppy flowers? Is Poppy a little sloppy? Pretty soon you can have that. There's so much protein in there, a yummy fish, and yummy sauce. It's great. Are you looking there at yourself?
This is like a really good pork chop.
It kind of is, kind of like a pork chop. So Rose is super happy. Mommy is going to be super happy at this because she's going to scarf it down. Art's going to be super happy. Y'all want to see Art take a bite, right? So there's something called #FeedArt. It's a movement that has swept the internet.
A movement.
It's a movement.
Wow.
So we're gonna show Art.
Movement.
Yes, by the way, if you weren't here earlier, Rose is 3.5 months old. She's tipping the scales right around 15 pounds. Friday nights are weigh-in nights, so we're gonna weigh her very soon. And look at that face. We just love her so much. Sleeping is up and down. Some nights 8 hours. Last night, 4.5 hours. So for mommy's sake, let's do 8 hours tonight, huh? We can do that. So let me get Art here really quick so we can show how that is. And then I'll put Rose in her dinner chair here.
People are chiming in with Feed Art. #FeedArt.
That's right. That's what it's all about. Okay. Art, try away, my friend.
Fork, the one here on the board.
Yes, the one on the board is brand new.
I always wondered what that term "brand new" means.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I'm gonna keep them separated. Go with the fish and the sauce. And
Yeah, I agree.
that's nice.
Sherry wants to know, is it Art approved?
It's very Art approved. The peppers. Let me try the spice on its own. I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh, on its own, yeah. You want to do a line of it, or what do you want to do?
No, that would be wrong. That's good. Let me try the carrots.
What other side dish can I make from the cookbook you're asking? Let me see. Let's see here. What other side dish can I make? I have swordfish, but no carrots. Oh man, you can make rice. You can make cauliflower rice. You can do oven roasted broccoli. I mean, the sky's the limit. Anything
Folks,
you want.
this is not a fishy fish. This is just
right?
Good, juicy, firm but flaky.
Yeah, it doesn't taste fishy at all.
Pepper sauce, the muhamara, very good.
Yeah, very good.
Juicy.
Juicy. That's all you gotta know.
That's what Art says.
Do you deliver?
Where do you live?
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
DiGiorno.
So you guys, that's it. Awesome time hanging out. The food is delicious, right? So
delicious.
I think we are gonna finish up. Remember, again, I'll just go selfie style. We got, tomorrow's video is the tortilla review.
What would Johnny say?
Corn tortillas, tortilla wraps, low carb, grain free. We got all you covered. Sunday is a video all about GMOs at the grocery store. How to identify them, how to avoid them, and what exactly they are. And a lot of good stuff. I think next week we have an extra video coming out for cooking. And then going forward, 4 videos per week, 2 cooking videos, including a live stream, and 2 grocery store on the weekend. So that is it. The natives are getting restless. We had a great time hanging out with you. Art and I leave you like we always do. # keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Thank you guys. Love y'all. Keep going, keep going.